Hello and welcome to part 14 of my amazing cultivation simulator Shendao run with Heavenly Chaos enabled on Trib IX difficulty. In the last video I got my Shendao disciple to cultivate to the still stage, and I also invited some disciples from Wu Sect in order to have them visit my sect so that I could increase my rep with Wu Sect, and I'm just waiting for those guys to join. And then I also did some refinements for some talismans to prep for my Shendao cultivation and my Shendao cultivation. In this video I'm going to move forward and continue to increase the mood of these disciples as they join my sect, and I'm also going to, and I also invited some mortals from the side areas, which were, I believe, Mount Coppertune and Mount Full Moon. So in this video, if they do come and visit my sect within the time of this video, then I also send them out to be abbots. But in the meantime, I do have 200 influence, so I can send out another abbot. I can send out an abbot right now, but I do want to wait a little bit longer. So I'm just going to continue this video and start off with just some things that I need to do. So I do want, now that my Shendao is in the still stage, I do want to start to mind fast so that I can do the divine realm breakthrough. But before I do that, I'll start a celestial meditation, and then for the divine realm breakthrough, your Shendao disciple needs to have divinity, and you need a primordial spirit to be able to create the talisman that increases divinity. So I'm going to go into the manual pavilion with Heavenly Still Law Cultivator and learn just Supreme Divine Talismans manual, which will give me access to all of the Shendao based talismans. And then I remember in the last video I did send out one of my disciples to Mount 100 Insects in order to find a new disciple, or at least I thought I did. Looks like I didn't, so I'll send them out to Mount 100 Insects so I can find a disciple to practice primordial symbols law, because they might have a cat that has good law match with primordial symbols, which just requires perception and intelligence. And then let's see, what else can I do? I see that my storage area is pretty much full, so let me move forward and expand that. It's definitely a very awkward shape just because of my placement of my storage area, and then I still have these burials that I need to get rid of, so I guess I'm just going to live with that. So now we wait for this guy to get to 100 insects. So now that we have the ability to create these divine talismans, I just need to create a tier 6 divine authority talisman. The cultivation breakthrough for the divine realm requires you to have 50 divinity, and my Shendao disciples are really low divinity right now. They're only at 14, but let's see. But the divine authority talisman increases divinity by 21. So if I equip the divine authority talisman, then my Shendao will have a base divinity of 30, and your divinity can actually go up by half of your base divinity while you're on restraint. So my base divinity will go up to 30, and then I'll be able to add 15 more, which will allow me to have, let's see, that will allow me to have 45 divinity in total, I believe, which should be enough because I just need 50 divinity, and I'm already over capped because I have 1,000 followers already. Give me 1 second, my mouse literally just died on me. It's been a while since that happened. Here's some battery changing ASMR. Mouse battery changing. They're rechargeable batteries, don't worry. Alright, so my mouse is working again. So anyways, I'm probably going to have my Shendao sit at like 45 divinity, just based on them having this additional divinity. And then I'm going to use the story talisman, or like a higher level story talisman, in order to increase their mental state so that they can make up for that subtraction of 5 divinity. So let's see, I just did celestial meditation to get them to the creation bottleneck, and now that I'm in the creation bottleneck, I can see the estimated stats, which are basically based on the golden core, which are basically the Shendao version of the golden core breakthrough. As you can see, if we go into the Shendao realm that I showed you guys how to create, Then I have a bonus in pretty much everything besides divinity and distress and mental state, just because I'm not at 300 mental state. But the good thing about Shendao disciples is if you have 1,000 followers, and that's a big part of getting 48 state, so you can definitely do that with just 200 mental state. So let me equip this divine authority talisman. I'm going to trade the divine comprehension talisman for the divine authority talisman, which will reduce my Shendao's mental state even further. So that's why I want to also refine the story. I wanted to use the story talisman. So let's see. Now that that's done, it's time for me to start mind fasting for my Shendao disciple. So my Shendao disciple will need to mind fast for 4 days because the divine realm breakthrough for the Shendao cultivator is 3 days long. So it's just better to have like at least one extra day, because you don't know if you're going to click that you're not going to toggle that breakthrough at the exact time that you finish mind fasting. So you just want to be safe. And then the Shendao breakthrough room also needs like a light source, so I'm going to put a light source here. And then I'm also going to put a divine jade on the tile as well, just to give my sect some more beauty, or my Shendao breakthrough room some more beauty. So let's pick up this divine jade. Have my heaven to in-law cultivator move here and drop this down. So I think that this will help out with the beauty rating as well. And as you can see, this is magnificent. And then I also need to add some ice crystal lanterns here. So let's add ice crystal to hopefully make this bed auspicious. And then I guess I could add a water vat as well, a spirit wood water vat, and then do the same thing. Let's add another lantern and make this one out of ice crystal, now that my smith has created some good amount of ice crystals. So now I do have that talisman, and it's at tier 9 now, so I just want to do 3 more refinements for it. I'm at 70,000 chi. I think that I will go and get spiritual breath chant on this guy, just because they have a good amount of chi and I would like to be able to recover it more quickly. And then fire cultivator 2 kind of doesn't have anything to do, so I'm thinking I already invited a lot of disciples from Wudang, so those guys are coming there. So I guess I'll just send fire cultivator 2 out to like Mount Copper Tomb or something like that, just so that they can work on their breakthrough, or even Gem Spring Cave. Let's see, what's the adventure time for that? 0.35 days. Yeah, it's only a little bit less than Mount Copper Tomb time. So now that we have spiritual breath chant, we can use that to increase their chi recovery. It's got sleeping and doing all this other extra stuff. Oh, okay, so Shendao has reached their limit, so now I can do, well, they reached it earlier, I just didn't notice it. So now that they reached their limit, I can trigger this mind fasting for 4 days. So let's turn that on. They should be going to their room and mind fasting. I don't know why they're mind fasting there. Let's mind fast for 4 days here. My miners, they're getting small injuries, nothing too crazy. Then let's see, I have this golden core visitor. This guy is not affiliated with a sect, so I'm not really worried about them. Oh, and I also invited a lot of outer disciples. I also invited a lot of outer disciples who will do just peon work until I decide to allow them to join my sect. So I'm going to create a building for those guys now that these rooms are almost done. I know that I need like 10 agency abbots, so I'm just going to create a fair amount, honestly. So let's just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then how many outer disciples do I have right now? I have 5 already right here, and I have 8 biz right here, so I have room for 3 and then 8 more. So let me actually increase this by a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just gonna make everything out of marble. Give them a nice bed with some lighting, decoration, oil lamp. There we go. Let's cancel this wall. Oh, they need a door. So I'm pretty much just waiting for those abbots or future abbots to come to my sect. Let's see. Shendao 1. It's mind fasting. Everything is good. Okay, Fire Cultivator 2 is now cultivating or waiting at Gemstone Cave doing their adventure breakthrough. And Fire Cultivator 1 is almost at Male 100 Insects. I'm like, what was the name of that sect? So we're basically just waiting 4 days for Shendao 1. And let me just make sure that the sect trade is good, or that I've gotten everything that I wanted from these guys. Yeah, looks like I have everything. And I do have 200 influence, so I can start to assign agencies, but I do want to wait a little bit just because I wanted to visit Male 100 Insects. And I do have a an Excel sheet for agencies to kind of figure out which agencies I can assign it. Because if you're on Tribulation 9 and then you occupy agency that's occupied by other sects, then you lose 100 rep with them. And I've been explaining that like many times throughout the series. So I have this sheet that I can use to kind of check and determine which agencies I want to add based on how many favors I can gift them. So I'm thinking that I will need to start off strong with my wheat generation. So I'll do Riverbank Plains first, and that's going to reduce my rep with Sunshade Abode and let's see, 7 Slaughtering and Excellent Isle. So let's see if I turn everything off on this. Then if I just toggle Riverbank Plains, you can see that my Riverbank or my Sunshade Abode sect rep would reduce by 100. Same with 7 Slaughtering and Excellent Sect. But I will get 4 wheat generation. So I think I will do Riverbank Plains and then Central Plains, just because I want to maximize my wheat generation and have a good amount of wheat, because my wheat farms aren't really established yet. So let's see, there has to be a cat somewhere around here. I'm looking for a cat or anyone that can practice Primordial Symbols Law. Preferably immortal. Okay, so they have a panda here. Let me let my game run a little bit more. Neutral characters. Yeah, I don't see any good candidates. Nope. Alright, I guess that's that. Let's see, this is the bull. Yeah, I mean boar. Yeah, usually they have like at least one cat, but I guess I just got unlucky. They do have a tiger here, but they're a cheese shaper. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with that. So let's go into the wiki and look at Primordial Symbols Law, because I do want to have a cultivator with like a solid law match with Primordial Symbols Law. Let me pause my game first. Just going to search up Symbols Law. So Primordial Symbols Law needs perception and intelligence. It needs 8 perception and then 8 intelligence. So then if I go to Awaken Animal, then that's my best bet, just because raising animals just allows you to get like better stats than anything else on Tribulation 9. So if I go to Awaken Animals, when you buy a cage, it automatically has 10 perception, so I don't need to worry about that. So I'm really just looking for something that has good intelligence. So the cat has good intelligence, and I think that, yeah, so the turtle also has good intelligence. And the cat has 6 intelligence and 4 luck, but the turtle has 7 intelligence and 6 luck. And I think I do want to use the turtle because I also want to be able to confidently get the Nimbus Law, and I need to get like 10 intelligence and 6 luck. So I'll raise some turtles. Nothing wrong with a little turtle here and there. So let's see. Oh, there's more bull cages. I might need to buy that. The more bulls, the better. Okay, I'll just get 2 cages just to be safe. Just in case like one just messes up somehow. And I'm pretty rich. I have holy stone, so I'm just like, I'll just trade this holy stone. You know, it's no big deal. Alright, so now that I've traded 100 incense, I'm thinking, is there any other reason for me to want to visit any of the sect areas? I know that they do have a lot of good loot, but I'm not really focused on that since I am on the Shendao run, and I don't want to be too reliant on the Shendao side of things. So I think I'll just leave it like that. And then for the turtle, let's see, what age did I need them to be? I'm on awaken animals. For the turtle, I need them to be age 81 and above. Alright, I'll just freestyle open the first cage, and then if this doesn't work, then I'll save scum. But turtles usually end up like pretty old. Okay, how old is this one? Oh, this one is 80 years old. Oh, they needed to be 81. Let's see, this is 3 int and 6 slug. Okay, so now I guess I need to save some. What shards did they have? Okay, I don't really care about any of those thought shards. Let's go to cage. Alright, so I'll just do open. And then as soon as I see someone go open, and I'll save and return. I thought I was going to get it on the first try. So what is this? Day 37. Oh, that just reminded me I need to do derivative calculation. Open turtle cage. My game is loading. I'm looking for my save scum so I can create that. Let's see. I'm struggling. I have so many save files right now. Alright. Let's see what age this turtle ends up being. Can you please be over 81 years old? 73, nice. We love to see it. So then after I unlock this turtle cage, I'm going to bring Fire Cultivator 2 back and have them start to use derivative calculation so I can get some mandates and hopefully unlock some other laws. And I do want my Heavenstone Law Cultivator to do that and hopefully unlock all of the laws so that I can just have them cultivate. They'll have to worry less about doing any other tasks. Oh, this one is 102 years old. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Let's make sure they don't have any weird thought shards. Okay. A reduction in cultivation speed and a bonus in chi absorption speed. I don't really like that reduction in cultivation speed, honestly. And then they have an increased hunger bonus, which will probably kill them early. So I'm just going to save some of that and then try to settle for the next turtle that is over 81 years old. Sometimes you just gotta try hard, especially with a turtle. I'm like, I do not want that negative cultivation speed because it's gonna be super bad. Okay, we have this turtle. Let's see, what are their thought shards? Oh, these guys are gonna have this thought shard already, so it's already predetermined. So I should have saved scummed this first turtle, I guess. So let's see, can I buy another turtle cage? I'm just buying turtles, I guess. Frog cage, boar cage, bear cage. What sect was selling those turtle cage? Okay, so I can get 2 more. Let's trade some spirit wood for it. Need to go to materials, jade essence. I'm so rich at this point that I'm just like wasting money. Alright, so what does this say? Just intelligence of thoughts. Okay, cool. Definitely needed to know that. Alright, let's just try to hit open and then see if any of these disciples will go to open it. Okay, so M2 is on top of these cages. Let's create yet another save scum. $37. Why? Why? Let's see what we got here. M2. We got a male turtle that's 70 years old. Ah, you're too young. Way too young. Okay, now I need to do another save scum. Let's see, what are these thought shards though? Hopefully it's not worse. Again? Wait, why are these the same thing? Oh, is this like predetermined? Let's see. Cultivation speed, chi absorption. Yeah, this is the only one that has something different. Maybe it's because they were from that same stack. Okay, let's buy another turtle cage. Boar cage, bear cage, chicken cage. I think there was at least one more. These guys are scamming me at this point. Yeah, so this should be the good turtle cages. Let's try this one more time. They really know that I got money. Yeah, give me that turtle cage. Oh, they're going to open it right now. Let me save and return. Who would have known that it would be so hard to get an old turtle? Alright, let's see what the outcome of this is. Let's see. I don't think it's this one right here. Oh, this one is age 100. Okay, it has the same stats. Okay, whatever. Wow, I got very it doesn't seem like I got unlucky. It just seems like I didn't understand. Okay, they prefers read and they like being indoors. So let's see. Do I have a read anywhere? Herb, grass. Nope. Alright, so I'm just gonna create a pasture and a field area. So in this field area, I'll go read, and then I'll put a pasture here. Then this one is age 100 turtle. I've named them PSL code for primordial symbols law. Let's see, where's my sect? Yeah, I want to keep my sect as empty as possible so that I can send out these abbots. Then I'll just put these other turtles like somewhere else. I don't really care about them at this point, but if they grow to be good turtles, then I won't be mad at them. Okay, let's create a pasture for these other two turtles. But if they get in the way, then I'll quickly dispose of them. Mwahahaha. So many turtles. Alright, let's make the pasture a little bit bigger. Alright, so what's the next thing that I need to do? Oh, I wanted to create this story talisman. So let's do spectre refinements. use the last of my refinements on the story talisman. And then I'll bring this guy back. Okay, I have this visitor Hong Na. Let's give Hong Na a nice bid. Okay, I think I'm starting to get visitors. Okay, this guy's from a 7 slaughtering sect, so they don't have anything to do with what I'm trying to do. That was Chi Chi. Let's see, do I have any disciples that I can send out? No, not really. Yeah, I like all of these. Oh, they have a 9-day shapeshift tribulation. I could send them out because I am raising some bulls and they will die soon anyways, so it wouldn't be that bad. I'll send them out as an abbot and like soon. Let's see, 37. Let's keep going. Get all the spirit wood. After all, I've spent all of my money on turtles, so I need as much spirit wood as possible. I think these guys are about to wake up soon. Let's see. And I think that the smithing tasks are done, so now I can assign this guy to be a crafter, and then let me make this one a logger. Then of course we still have a lot of building to do. So let's see, who else has high shapeshift tribulations? Yeah, these guys just have good mining, that's about it. They can't really do much. I haven't really seen them do much anyways. But I'll just keep them just because they're the OGs. Alright. Do not attack Ender disciples. You will annoy them. So yeah, we're just waiting for this mine fest. And a little bit of everything else. Alright, now that Fire 2 is back, I would like to use this one as my main derivative calculation guy. And let's see. First, let me draw this story talisman so that I don't forget. So I will have Fire 2 equip the Heavenlet talisman, because for derivative calculation you need intelligence, luck, and attainment. So the Heavenlet talisman will help out with that. It's going to give them a lot of attainment. And then I also want them to have the Heaven Sent talisman. So I'll need Fire 1 to create a Heaven Sent talisman, just because I don't know where the Heaven Sent talisman is, and I can just create another one like pretty easily. This guy's sleeping. Alright, so we have the Tier 12 story talisman. And we have the Heaven Sent talisman. So let's have Fire 2 remove this fake story talisman. They don't need the Dark Armor talisman for now. They really just need the Heavenlet and the Heaven Sent talisman. Spiritual traveling. Oh, the Departing Shadow gives more Adventure Fly speed bonus. Interesting. So let's equip this Heaven Sent talisman, and then we'll start to do these derivative calculations. Chop down trees. So for derivative calculation, it also calls lifespan, so I'm just gonna get some lifespan on these guys. So Turtle Chant. This is 60, that's 160. That's only 60, but increases spell power, so I'll take it. And then this right here gives 500% lifespan, so I think I'm gonna change my plan. Oh, they only have 20,000 inspiration. Wow, that's interesting. Alright, so it looks like I need to send them to Mount South to get just a little bit more inspiration. Once I do my derivative calculations, I'll be able to farm Eureka pills too. I'll get Eureka pills as well with it, so I'm not too worried about the lifespan. Yeah, don't do that. Chop trees. It's just a lot of management right now. So I want to do meditation here. Then let me reburst this array just because it's been a long time since I've done so. And also I did a little bit of a practice run earlier today, and I noticed that I do get an agency event on day 39, so that's why I haven't assigned a new agency yet. And I'm also waiting for those humans to join, so I'm actually going to wait until I get that event on day 39. And I know that the event will pop up just because events are kind of predetermined within the 2-day span. So I just got really lucky and got an event on day 39 when I tried to play on the save, just as like a practice run. So that will allow me to get my agency to tier 2, because that once I solve this event, because my cat has 8.5 charisma or higher, this agency will go up to 25,000 population. So I'm just waiting for day 39. Let's see, I also want Fire 1 to be able to do the order calculation eventually. So let's see if this guy can learn some manuals for lifespan. Let's see, we're at 160. Yeah, this one has 600,000 inspiration. I don't know what happened to the other guy. But that's okay though, because this one is the main helper disciple, so it's kind of appropriate. I actually probably should do it on this one. So I also need to increase their luck and intelligence. So I get Way of Heavenly Fortune. Intelligence. Did I spell it wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. This gives 10%. I'll leave that alone. And there is a Otherworld Rift event, and when you do that, you do get inspiration on your disciples, and you also get a manual that increases intelligence by 20%. So I probably should go and do that as well. There's just so many things I need to do. Let's see. Oh no, not search for locations. I'm sorry, I messed that up honestly. Alright, I'm gonna send Fire Cultivator 2 in order to unlock the Otherworld Rift. Let's focus on that, just because I don't really need them to get that inspiration anyways. I would rather have that ready for my Shendao disciple. So let's go with the Spiritual Traveling and Departing Shadow Talisman, and then I'll drop the Heaven-Lent Talisman so that Fire Cultivator 1 can equip it. So this will take a half a day, and then if I go through the Heaven-Lent Talisman, ooh, I just saw something great. So if you look at my recents, we're starting to get wheat now, so hopefully I get lots and lots and lots of wheat. Yeah, this wheat farm is starting to work. So speaking of that, I also need to make sure these bulls are good. So this is regretful, watching dressing, watching work, watching light. I think I probably should do watching dressing, or maybe a green shard, flowers and flowers. Okay, this is really good. Okay, so we got pants too. Yeah, I would rather go for pants just because it increases crafting level. So let's see, what pants can I observe? Let's get these summer pants. And then this other bowl is pretty much ready. They have smelling soil, facing south, clothing, and autumn. Oh, I didn't get the autumn pill, so they actually need to wait a little bit more. My vessel died. That sucks. I do want to make a stronger vessel, so I think I'm just going to have one of my disciples create spirit stone blocks on loop. Not spirit crystal blocks, spirit stone blocks. a lot of moving parts. Yeah, I'll just have Fire 2 focus on adventuring. Alright, so Fire 1 is at 1,555 lifespan. And let's see, they have Departing Shadow and Spiritual Traveling equipped. They don't need that. Unequip the Story Talisman. And we have the Heaven Lent Talisman, and now we need the Heaven Sent Talisman. Okay, I need to make another Heaven Sent Talisman. Let's do that. And as you can see, because I'm mind fasting on Restrain, my divinity went up. And my base divinity is now 33%. So I'm going to have Fire Cultivator 1 equip the Heaven Sent Talisman. And hopefully this will be enough. Let's see, so they're at 86 attainment, and then 5.96 luck and 8 intelligence. And then if I equip the Heaven Lent Talisman, then we're at 296 attainment. So to figure out the success rate of derivative calculation, you just do the attainment divided by 40 multiplied by your intelligence plus your luck. I don't know if it's rounding up or down, so I'm just going to round down. So let's do 296 divided by 40. So we have 7.4, and then you multiply that by 5 plus 8 was that 13. So we have a 96% chance of succeeding on this, so they will be able to do this. And I need to use derivative calculation to spawn different events in the world, and then that will allow me to unlock different laws. So I'm going to use derivative calculation. I'm just going to start off with something small like 10, and then of course when you do derivative calculation you have to change your pop-up settings. So I'm changing everything, so I don't want to see about R93 artifact or manifesting mandate. I don't care about manifesting cave for now, just because my disciples don't have the stats to get it. I don't want traces of evil or just sect. Traces of ancient book is always really good, but I don't need that one to pop up. For derivative calculation pop up, I don't really need that. So for the notification, that will add a notification on this side, and I have a mod that's actually giving me all of this, and I don't care if they fell. And then I don't want any of this, I just want the mandate. And then hopefully that works. Alright, let's see what happens. And they're starting to do derivative calculation now. I don't know if that passed or failed. Let's see. Okay, nice. We got a mandate. We got one at Mount Shu. So I need to use this guy to collect all of the mandates, just because they're my only primordial spirit cultivator. So that's another reason why I wanted to rush, because I just want to be able to cultivate on this guy. So I'm going to start to use this one for mandates as well. But let me just get a fair amount and then I'll send them out actually. So let's see. Let's try to get like at least 3. Great Snowland, that's kind of far. Wild South, I don't really need that. And then, is there anything else that I need to do? I'm always thinking like, what do I need to do? I know I'm going to open up a lot of agencies, so I need to make sure I have enough wood. So maybe I just need to assign these guys to chop down more wood. And my Mount South is currently generating brownstone, so that's okay. Let me make sure that this guy thinks pants. Why do they only have 5 thought shards? That's so bad. Seems like they're not even getting any more. Oh, they like being outdoors and they dislike carnivores. Let's put these guys outdoors. Maybe that's like stifling their growth. Well, it is for sure. Alright, so it looks like the derivative calculations are done. So I'll send this guy out just to kind of see what the mandate is. And then if they can get one, then that would be love as well. Oh no, not an invasion. Cheese shapers, so powerful. A little bit too powerful. Wow, how are they surviving this? My guy has 1,000 artifact power. Okay, at least one went down. Alright, so now that I did that seascape event, I now unlock the otherworld rift, and I will be able to use that to unlock a talisman recipe and then like a different manual, and then it also gives some free inspiration, which is nice. Alright, so I'm just going to get to day 39 and get to that event that I was telling you guys that I found out about. Seems like my Heaven's Still Law cultivator also should have Panacea, because I'm starting to have a lot of visitors. So I'll get this as well. Awful treatment in my sect. What? How? I thought okay. I don't even care about these sects, honestly. I'm about to open up so many agencies and they're just going to be extremely mad at me. Oh nice, I got my first mortal. So let's persuade them to join my sect. Or are you hesitating about? Sure, eat feces if you want. As long as it's not dragon feces, we're good. Mandate. Okay, this is 7 slaughtering sword. I definitely can't get this with this disciple, so I'll just do accept teaching and fail that. So I'm just going to keep letting my game run. Fire Cultivator 2. You can go to Otherworld Rift. Because I need you to unlock whatever is over there again. Alright, so I just got the event, and as you can see, it's on day 39. This is exactly as I saw when I practiced earlier today. So right here, this is the event that you want to focus on, because it's going to give you a good amount of population if you have good charisma. And it's the social basis event, and that's why I made sure to have my first abbot at least have 8.56 charisma, so I can ensure that I have an agency that's eligible to become tier 2 as soon as possible. So let me also send Fire Cultivator 1 that way as well. Their venture fly speed is low, so okay. They should be done with that in 0.6 days. So now let me go back to power. Oh, I guess it disappeared on me. And then I think that if I turn on watch, then I also get a bigger gains. So let's see what happens. I want to persuade this one. Okay, so charity, it was a fine day, and Abbot 1 led disciples to the street and started giving them owls and passerbys, blah blah blah. So we did the event, and then we gained 100 influence, and our follower count went up by 11,000. So we had, I believe, 24,000, so, or 14,000, so I think 11,000 was perfect. And we also got 100 influence from it, which is amazing too. So now this city is at 26,000 population, so that means I could make it a tier 2 agency, which is the main component of making a Shendao cultivator early on. So the next thing that I need to do is accumulate 1,000 influence by opening all of these agencies. So in the next videos, I'll be just assigning a lot of agencies and probably just getting into loads and loads of fights, and hopefully my sect doesn't get destroyed by these other sects, because they get mad when you open up an agency and they also occupy the agency. So yeah, I think this is a good place to end this video. And again, right now my Shendao cultivator is just mind fasting, and then once they get done mind fasting, I'll equip the story talisman and do the divine realm breakthrough and get 48 states with them. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, or at least were entertained. Later.